Hey guys, it's Snow, and these are my Clark Kent glasses. I am so excited today because we are going to be doing the Idols Part 2 review. I am very excited. I listened to Idols Part 1, loved Idols Part 1. Guys, I try not to look at my Spotify today. I didn't want any spoilers. I saw my TikTok because I posted a TikTok last night saying, you know what, I am very excited. Can't wait to review it today. Today's Friday, February 20th. And I just want to jump in, but before I do, first, thank you for being here. I'm so excited. Like, subscribe, repost, all the other things that YouTubers say to keep this channel afloat. And if you see me clear my throat or hear me clearing my throat, y'all can see. Is that better? I think, guys, this gives scholar. This gives, I'm going to give a review. So deal with the reflection. I'm going to try not to. Maybe I should lift this up. What do we think? I'm going to take these off because I don't want to distract. I'm going to have headphones on anyways. First time using headphones, guys. First time using headphones. I digress. How's it going to go? Okay, so I'm going to listen once. Okay, let me tell you how I listen to music really quick. I listen to music audio. Wait, I listen to music audibly when I do a music review. When I'm in the car just listening to music for the first time, I like to listen without looking at lyrics, no music video, just listening to the music itself. I should be able to tell what you're saying because you're enunciating clearly, even if there's one word off. Okay. And with Idols 1, I didn't have that trouble. There was a few words that, you know, he's British, so I'm like, okay, what is he saying here? Even Americans I have that trouble with. But I'm going to listen once with no lyrics. I'll put the lyrics on the screen for you guys. And then I'll just give my first reaction, my first feedback of it all. Is that right? Wait. Reaction, first feedback. This is very messy. I'm going to give my first reaction, whether I like it, maybe what I don't like about it. I might say that towards the end, we'll see. But that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to keep this long. My goal is to give each song 6 minutes, give or take. Listen to it once, go back if I need to. It's really hard. I'm going to say it's really hard looking here directly at you guys versus looking here. I'm used to looking just straight at the camera because I'm used to it being flipped. But now I have to look here at your beautiful face. And I can't even see because I have to keep switching my eyes. New setup, guys, new setup. But and at the end, I'll give a review. I'll put it in, an A through F category, comparing the songs against each other, because I have a feeling, this is my prediction, there's going to be one ballad, and I think it's going to be that, maybe 2 ballads, but I think it's going to be there's going to be one ballad. It's going to be that one, I Need You. It's giving a ballad. Suburban Requiem. Guys, I have trouble saying the word Requiem. Do British and Australian, do you guys struggle to say that? Is it just me? It's like whipped cream. Requiem. Suburban Requiem. Such a weird word. It's just like requiem. Requiem. Right? Say fast. It sounds like requiem. Suburban, from what I heard, the snippet on his Instagram of Suburban Requiem, I love it. It's giving the Verve, Bittersweet Symphony. And he said in his little snippet that I saw online that he really wants the Idols Part 2 to be just full of life, being alive. This is supposed to be capturing the feeling of being alive, which is a nod to what he was saying in Hello Heaven, Hello. Tell me, do you want to feel alive? Oh. And the first part is him not knowing himself, right? Trying to figure out who he is, who he wants to be. Second part is just basking in the joys of the sun kissing my face, the air hitting my face, touching grass, as people say. And I really like that. From a Christian perspective, we really don't appreciate the things that God has given us. And we're so consumed with, idolizing our phones or idolizing people or just making idols out of things other than Jesus. And so, into it. I'm excited. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh, I said there was going to be a ballad. I think everything else is going to be a tamer version of part 1. Still rock, obviously, but I think it's going to be tamer. I don't think we're going to get anything like Hello Heaven, Hello. I mean, we still have Zombie, right? We saw Zombie. We heard Zombie with Billy Corgan at Smashing Pumpkins. Loved that. At first, I was like, who's Billy Corgan? I think Billy Corgan's a Christian. Is he not? I digress. Actually, no, I don't digress. This is very much on topic. Yeah, I didn't like his vocals on that. Okay, that's a... Okay, listen. I think I'll save Smashing Pumpkins, the zombie version Smashing Pumpkins, last. I want to go in order because I've already heard Zombie. So I want to hit the other ones, and then we'll save that for the end. And then, yeah, I'll give my review, categorize them. Okay, let's dive in. This is taking too long. While that might not be your faith, that's mine. And that's how I view my world. But also, there, as a human being, regardless of what faith you have, we really don't take the time to slow down and just appreciate, like, the phone that I'm even using to film this, or just the fact that I even have a pair of headphones. The fact that I have food, clothes to wear, air to breathe even though it's cold and rainy outside, which is perfect for reviewing this album. I mean, moody, rainy, London, British. That was a bad British accent. Can we take that back? British. It's the hair for me. So yeah, I really appreciate what he's trying to do, and obviously Jesus makes me feel alive because he's the living God. For other people, they don't have anything to make them feel alive, and the closest thing for them is music. And it's interesting as a Christian listening to to the things that make him feel alive, which is music in this case, or just like going outside, just absorbing it all. That also makes me feel alive too, because it brings me closer to the Creator. It brings me closer to Jesus and the things that he made for us to enjoy. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's dive in. I know this is probably like a very anticlimactic intro. I'm not going to lie. I ain't got no script. And I was thinking like, should I, this went better in my head earlier. I really want to open this. It's also kind of snowing. Oh yeah, no, actually it is snowing. So we're going to close that. Let's get the Clark Kent glasses are back on. We are going to start recording. Let's make sure our screen is still, yep. Okay, we're good to go. For some reason, you guys don't know this about me, but when I record music, I can't wear glasses. Like, obviously, when I go to sing, I can't. Is it better to turn like this? Yeah, I think it is for the glare. For the glare. Yeah, like this, like, for some reason, I can't absorb music as well when I have glasses on. It just, like, this distracts me. As cute as this looks, I'm distracted. Maybe I'll keep it on. We'll see. No, because I don't listen to music with glasses on. Okay, in the comments, do you listen to music with your glasses on? Because, I don't know, for me, it just distracts my face. Like, I can't listen, I can't mix, I can't record. Okay, here we go. Yungblud. Guys, am I tripping? It says Idols, but I don't see the new songs on there. Is it because it's under part 2? Wait, Idols. Is this only for the fans? Oh, wait. Okay, right there, Idols complete. I was about to say, like, y'all, he said today it was dropping. Okay. Okay, Fire. Disc 2. You know what? Can we talk about... I know we're supposed to get started. Am I too loud? Yeah, I am. I love the cover art for... Oh, maybe we should say this for the end. No, we're going to continue. I like the cover art. He's like this with his tattoo from what I remember. Can I pull it up? Hold on, let me pull it up really quickly. Quick. Yeah, he just looks so good with wet hair. Like, even if it's not wet and it's sweat, he just looks so good. Like, he's really taking it in, just like... I love that shot. The light hitting his face. It looks good. And I really wonder when he recorded these, if he recorded them in Hansa or if he did it back home in England. Like, when did he record the second part of this? Okay, here are the songs. I put them back on. Okay. The first one is I Need You to Make the World Seem Fine. I just know that's a ballad. 342. Second one is called The Postman. 254. Then it's Zombie. Third. Okay, we're going to skip that. Time. That's a great title. Reminds me of NF. War Part 2. I feel like we need to listen to War Part 1. I forgot how War goes, so we might have to circle back to 1 just to hear Part 2. Blueberry Hill. I know that's the longest one on here. That's an intriguing name. I like that. Blueberry Hill. And then Suburban Requiem. I think Suburban Requiem is a great way to end that. Okay, wait. Dang, I feel like I Need You's gonna wreck me. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to keep pausing. I'm letting you guys know because this is how it be when YouTube gets involved. I'm putting the lyrics up for you guys. Where did I just go? Ah. Okay, hold on. I logged out. Okay. So far, it's static. I don't even want to look. Oh, guys, no lyrics are available. So we're just gonna have to lock in. We're locking in. Okay. You see me? I don't want the glare to affect the feel of it all. Okay, here we go. Guitar in the back. It's panning between my headphones. I like when music does that. Sometimes. It has to be done right. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Increasingly louder. It's getting increasingly louder.
Pictures of idols.
Pictures of idols.
Rise up and fall.
Rise up and fall.
Wish you knew it all.
Wish you knew it all. Is that a minor chord? I would have expected him to go up. Wish you knew at all. He might do that on the second one to like vary it up. Okay. It's giving Western vibe so far.
Lift your head from the pillow.
Lift your head from the pillow.
You've been missing enough.
You've been missing enough. You've been missing enough. This is the part where I'm not understanding. Okay, we're at 44 seconds. Take it back.
Pillow.
Lift your head from the pillow.
You've been missing enough.
Been missing enough.
Build yourself a wall.
Built yourself a wall. At first it sounded like melt yourself. Melt. Okay.
You know there's no middle, so don't fight the change. It'll all be alright in the end.
Wasn't expecting his voice to crack. Also not expecting that chord change. Ooh, dun dun dun. The electric guitar's coming in, okay? Okay. I need you. To make the world seem fine. Okay. Continue.
So you're faster than hero.
You're faster than hero? You're faster.
For efficiency's sake.
What is he saying? You're faster than heroes? For efficiency's sake? I like when he uses words like figment, like in Zombie. The world is just a figment of the fools, a blank stare. This one's efficiency. I like when he just uses big words, but they're not that big, but they're big.
Tell me, how did it go in the end?
He's layering vocals, like under himself. Not saying he didn't do that before, but like this one, you can hear the doubling. Orchestra.
To be a part of the picture.
Violin.
You gotta keep with the pace.
Keep with the pace.
Run, you're late.
Nice guitar. Is he saying, hold on, I gotta check to see if we were even recording. Hello? Could you imagine we're not even recording? Hold on, let me see. babes. It's the fact that we're not even recording. What happened? So here I am doing all this pause work. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible for editing. Okay. Yeah, why wasn't this going? Okay, guys, we're back. I fixed it. I don't even know where we left off, guys. I sat on my wrist too long. Okay. Where were we? 2 minutes. 2:06. Run, you're late? Oh, like run, you're late. I'll be right when you change. Okay, cause I need ya. Saying that. Okay, go ahead. I think you changed the rhythm on to make the world seem fine. Guitars. What did he just say? Tell me, do I need to keep the lights on at night? Yeah, okay. So you can sleep. I like the echo. Wow, wow. Panning again. Panning again. Ooh, major panning in my ears. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, that actually kind of hurts my ears. Too much panning like that, that's a little fast. I feel like that's going to transition into another song. Okay. What do I think about this? Hold on. I'm going to look up the I need you. I need ya. Yungblud'S lyrics. I'm gonna be honest. Let me just look at the lyrics before I be too honest. Whoa, this is bright. Okay. Verse 1. Pictures of idols rise up and fall. Wish you knew it all. Lift your head from the pillow, you've been missing enough. Built yourself a wall. Lift your head from the pillow. You've been missing enough. Oh, like you're not exploring the world enough? So, because you've been sleeping? Depressed? Pictures of idols rise up and fall. Wish you knew it all. Is this about Jessie Joe and missing her? Built yourself a wall to keep him apart, maybe? So weird looking into the camera like this. I mean, pre-chorus. You know there's no middle, so don't fight the change. It'll be alright in the end. Show yourself, okay? Because I need ya to make the world seem fine. So you fostered the hero. What did I say earlier? What did I say earlier? So you fostered the hero for efficiency's sake. I do like that lyric. If I want to pick a lyric that's like, ooh. So you fostered the hero for efficiency's sake. Tell me, how did it go in the end? To be part of the picture, you got to keep with the pace. Run, you're late. Okay. You know there's no middle, so don't fight. Okay. 'Cause I need ya. Tell me, how do you keep the lights on at night so you can sleep? There's no question mark at the end. Tell me, how do you keep the lights on at night so you can sleep? No question mark. Interesting. It's like a statement. Tell me, how do you keep the lights on at night so you can sleep? But there's no question mark. Unless they just didn't put that. Okay, so what do I think about this song? Do you see my hair like frizzed out like that? Girl, curly hair troubles. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought this was going to be more of a ballad like Supermoon, but it's not. Let me just listen again, just briefly. Run, run your race. I feel like the guitar, like, this song is not doing much. I thought it was gonna be like a heavier, like, Idols on the Wall, or Idols Part 2. Edges cracked and all. Do you know the truth? Yeah, it's not hitting. I thought this was gonna make me like weep, or like it would be like Superman, Supermoon, or Idols Part 2, where it was just like a gut punch. This, for me, so far, lackluster. The Western vibe, it's neither here nor there. It's not. Let me just take it back to like, the beginning seems promising, like, oh, we're gonna have, okay, but it also seems very different from the rest of the song, or the rest of the album, which is fine, but like, he just sounds tired. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Lift your head from the pillow.
There's nothing like vocally like, whoa. And even when he cracked on his voice, where was it? I think there was the first pre-chorus. It's like not lullaby-esque, but
You know there's no middle, so
106.
don't fight the
Oh, there's
change.
no matter. Yeah, I feel like he was tired. I know he said there was one song he did in Idols Part 1 where he didn't want it to sound perfect. This is sounding like this is also another one of those songs where, you know, he's probably just like barely slept. He's like, world's on the middle. So yeah, not a fan favorite right now. Even in comparison to the other Part 1, this is not hitting for me. So yeah, and the guitar, like, there's nothing instrumentally like, whoa. Even the guitar solo, there wasn't really much of one. The lyrics, it's just, it's not even really making sense. Other than I need you to make the world seem fine. I feel like this could, like, it could have been heavier to fit this theme. It's an outlier. It's an outlier. Okay, let's move on. The Postman. Whew. Can this be redeemed? The Postman. Does this have lyrics? Okay. Immediately, this sounds like dun 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 dun. When I wake up. Wait, what's that song? Lovesick. Sounds like Lovesick Lullaby. Immediately, energy change. We're excited. Okay. Was not expecting pause. I was not expecting that switch. Okay. We get into it. There's like, yeah, shouting in the back.
Let's go for breakfast in the morning.
Let's go for breakfast.
Night before, teacher kept my violence. They were laced with love from the second store.
Did you get the files? The files? Wait, what did he just say? Take it back.
Breakfast in the morning after the night before.
After the morning the night before.
Teacher kept my violence. They were laced with love from the second store.
Did you get my files in the... It sounds like fat lips. Okay. I'm confused.
Everybody wants to be loved.
Everybody wants to be loved. Okay.
Everybody wants to be adored. There's a package.
What is this man saying? Let me just say that this is the first time I'm actually having trouble understanding what Dom is saying. Idols 1, I did not have any trouble. So far, I'm having trouble And also, I'm just going to say it right now. He sounds more nasally in these first two songs, especially this one, in comparison to Idols 1. The album, not the song. Part 1, I mean. Everybody wants to be adored or adore? Okay, I like what he did there. Everybody's waiting for the postman on the floor. This is like a mirror of Lovesick Lullaby. I like that. Okay, so we're probably in the same key. This is like the little sister to Lovesick Lullaby. This is very British. Very British. But not as British as Lovesick. Today's your birthday. What did he just say? I get it. What is this, man? Oh, I'm gonna get high. Of course. What a beautiful day to die. Why so morbid? Okay, so everybody wants to be loved, everybody wants to be adored. Ooh, I like it. What does this have to do with the postman? Is he delivering something? Wait, the postman's passed it on the floor. Is he delivering a package? Hold on. Take it back. Okay, hold on. 127. Oh, he's got a package in his drawer waiting for the postman. Why is this postman drunk? Okay. You know, honestly, this is very British too. Like 20... I don't want to just throw numbers out there, but like 2010 British. Okay, instrumental break. Oh, you hear the motif of Lovesick Lullaby. This is also just a little bit anticlimactic. Like it's like a dampened, muted version of Lovesick. Like Lovesick's on like full blast. This is on like 40 to 50. Just gonna keep shouting. Just him shouting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go for breakfast. In the morning after the night before. Did you get my violets? Did you get my files? Laced with love from the second store. They were laced with love from the second store? Mate. Take it again. They were laced with love from the second store. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be adored. I like the guitar change. Everybody wants to be loved. And then the guitar changes. I like that. It's not as heavy. And you just hear the tambourine in the back. But I've been waiting for the postman, but he's passed out on the floor. Okay. The ending, seriously, the last 10 seconds, that sounds like Yungblud. That sounds like Dom. I've been waiting for the postman, but the postman's... I've been waiting for the postman, but he's up, not up. Let me take it back. The last 10 seconds. Or 237. Everybody wants to be adored. There's a package in my door. But I've been waiting for the
postman, but he's passed out.
I've been waiting for the postman, but he's
Out on the floor.
the timbre and tone of on the floor. It sounds like he's about to go into lovesick lullaby. You know what? Here are my predictions. Or not even predictions. Here's my theory. They wrote this song first. And then they're like, keep it going. And then he's like, feel when I wake up. Takes about 2 hours to come around. And then Lovesick Lullaby was born. That or they wrote Lovesick Lullaby. But I don't see how you're coming down from a high like that. And you're coming to like this mediocre energy. I feel like if this song has potential, if they like the last 10-15 seconds, if that was the whole song, I think that would be much better. Because it for some reason, it reminds me of him just like sitting on the streets of Doncaster and he's just like with his guitar, I've been waiting for the postman. They also have something on his voice. I don't like the filter. Whatever like EQ bypass, whatever vintage they put on his voice, I do not like it. For this song or even the one before, it's like, I don't know if they're trying to capture a Western feeling, like an American Western feeling. But those last 10-15 seconds, I've been waiting for the postman, the car's just dun dun dun. And sometimes he does really well with guitar and just his voice. And I think they put too much on the mic. I think if we just had that last postman's on the floor, da da lullaby. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me look at the lyrics really quick. I understood some of them. This one's called The Postman. I've been waiting for the postman. It is catchy because it's similar to Lovesick Lullaby. Higher energy. And listen, I'm not knocking on, like, you can have a ballad that's like depresso, or not even depresso, just a sad ballad like Superman, Supermoon, or Idols Part 2. But there's still energy moving. That first one had no energy. This one has more. I just don't like whatever they put on his voice. Because it's not sounding like him. Let's go for breakfast in the morning after the night before. Did you get my violets? What did I say? Did you get my vials? They were laced with love from the secondhand store. Is this supposed to be like a romantic poem? Like a romantic... Is this Valentine's Day based? Everybody wants to be loved? I like that. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be adored. There's a package on my door. But I've been waiting for the postman who's been passed out. So wait, is he trying to send the package back because he doesn't want it? Wait. Did you get my... Oh, she sent the violets back. Right? Wait. He gets her violets. There's a package on the door. Is it the violets that she sent back? And she's like, And then he's waiting for the postman to send it back to her. Today's your birthday, so I'm gonna get high. Okay, so they're broken up. Today's your birthday, what a beautiful day to die. Okay, this man's heartbroken. Yeah. Also, there's just a lot of yeah. And I'm not saying that the yeahs, you can't do that, la da da. There's a difference between this. I love how I said I'm not going to compare this to Idols Part 1. But I am. Lovesick Lullaby, where it's like, lovesick, la la, and we're singing that like 20 times. Lovesick, da da da, or even in Ghost. Was it Ghost? Yeah, at the end. Dun 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 dun, and it's just, yeah, dun 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 dun. Phenomenal. Energy's building. Like, they're not just pointless, yeah, with no energy or barely any running through it. This was a lackluster bridge. Ow. It's a very lackluster bridge. And then verse 3 is the same thing. I don't even reckon there's much of a difference for verse 3, the way he sang it from verse 1. But you know what? That's typical to do. Sometimes you'll repeat the verse again. And usually it's a little different. Usually it'll be a little bit more somber, like... He varied the end chorus, though. So that's interesting that he decided to go with verse 1 for... Yeah, it's interesting that he decided to do that. Let me hear verse 3, just to make sure. After he's like, yeah. Yeah. But it is a pump, they're like, yeah. But it's still like, it's muted. play. Second in store. He might have changed the pronunciation and rhythm on Violets, but I can't guarantee if I decide to do a deep dive on it.
Did you count my violets that were laced with love from the
Second in store. Let me take it back to verse 1. Okay, so verse 1, he's got like a doubling and obviously more instrumentation. Then verse 3, it cuts out. And he changes the rhythm on second and so it's a little bit more stripped back. So that's good, like songwriting wise, that he's varying verse 1 from the final verse and chorus. I need some air, man, because what was this first song? Okay, Zombie, we just know is going to be phenomenal. I don't even need to review that, but I will. We're going to skip to Time. Immediately, you can hear him sitting on the chair with the guitar. Please tell me this one's like good. Once again, wait, why does this sound like a song I've heard before? Or something from...
It's been 2 hours since I left you in New York City now.
It's been 2 hours since I left you in New York City now. So far, vocals are eating. And you know what? This sounds like him. This sounds like part 1. Like, it sounds like Dom. I don't know what else is... Probably because there's no, like, none of that weird filter they put on his voice. This is also... I think he went a Western approach. He definitely went a Western approach. Okay.
But I guess good love dies
Okay, so we're getting that rasp. Dies young.
If I don't look back, will you get married now?
Would you get married now? I like his British A. Married now. Married now. Okay.
Make me wonder for the rest of my life.
Ooh, I like the run on. Life.
Time. I just need more time.
This sounds like him. This sounds the most authentic Dom. Time. Continue.
To figure out who I am. Gonna be in the morning.
I like his runs. They're very calm. They're not like overly like, you know, like the high energy that is part 1. The album. Time. He's letting this song breathe.
We all need more time.
We all do need more time.
You said you don't mind. Did you really mean it?
Oh, I like what he did there. Wait, what did he say? Cause you really mean it or you don't really mean it? Oh, I like the rhythm on that. He's like, time. Did you really mean it? Like it just goes into a talking voice instead of he's singing. Did you really mean it? But with rhythm. I like that.
It's been 2 hours since I left my changing heart behind.
What did this man say? It's been 2 hours since I left my change behind? Oh, guys, he's saying, since I left my changing heart behind. Okay.
On the steps outside your door.
On the steps out... Okay. On the... Oh, what's the note? On the steps outside your door. There, I think I just changed.
Outside your door.
Well, you should not have me singing. I need water. Steps outside your door. Wait, let me take that back. That's a really nice note.
On the steps outside your door.
On the steps outside your door. I've personally have to change from chest voice to falsetto, and he does that here too. On the steps outside your... I just want to go into a harmony. Hold on.
On the steps outside your door.
He skips. Oh, I would love to see that on a piano. That's a skip. From on your... From steps to outside. I love that he's just going for the note. Like, there's no, like... This is not you know, he's not like screaming like, since I was a little boy. You know what I mean? He's just belting, but in a normal way, like other musicians. It's kind of out of character for him, this song. But not really. I'm just saying, like, kind of vocal.
Take the angel out the city, but you'll never
Take the angel out the city.
make them
Ooh,
fly.
you know what? He's impressing me with this song because what do you mean? He's got a run on make? Take it back. The run on make?
Take the angel out the city, but you'll never make them fly.
Oh, I can't even do, can I do it? Make them fly. I need some water. Make them fly. Make them fly. Make them fly. He was probably more hydrated than me, I'm not gonna lie. I like
Make
this.
you wonder for the rest of your life.
Make you wonderful the rest of your life. Oh, I love that. Life? What did you do on wonderful? It was like, not even wonderful. It's like wonderful.
Fly. Make
The
you
fly's
wonder for
nice.
the rest of your life.
Make you wonderful the rest of your life. Yeah, the fool is like fool with an R.
Time.
It's so calm.
I just need more time.
In the background, it sounds like, hey, what's going on? That could be played behind this. I bet you it's in the same key.
To figure out who I'm gonna be in the morning. Time.
He's killing these runs. Morning. I like how he did. I need more time to figure out who I'm gonna be. Like, you know, when songwriters, they'll end with a word that continues on into the next portion. So instead of saying, I need more time to figure out who I am, I'm gonna right on the downbeat. Nice.
Time.
He's just got good vibrato and just, he's British, so like, time.
We all need more time. You said you'll be fine. Did you really?
Did you really mean it? I love that. That's so good. Like he's having fun and letting loose with this. And I love that. Did you really mean it? It's been 2 hours since I left my changing heart behind on the steps outside your door. You take the angel out the city. You take the angel out the city, but you'll never make them fly. I don't really understand that. You'll take the angel out the city, but you'll never make them fly. Why not? Okay. They'll make you wonder for the rest of your life. Yeah, that has me wondering. I don't know what that means. You'll take the angel out the city. Should we look up what that means? Sure. Chat GPT. Tell me what this means. What does this mean? I mean, you can't take the angel out of nothing because we can't do anything with angels. This lyric comes from time. It signifies the futility of trying to change someone who is fundamentally broken, chaotic, or destined for self-destruction, despite your best efforts to save them or bring them into a better. Oh, this represents trying to save a person, the angel. Can't save an angel. Wait, from a negative, chaotic, or toxic environment. City. Despite your. Yeah, that's not even biblical. But okay. Okay. Chorus. Time to figure out who I'm gonna be in the morning. You said you'll be fine. Wait, did he change that? Oh, you know what? He changed it. So the chorus, he says, you said you don't mind. Did you really mean it? In terms of him. And then at the very last chorus, this is how they be changing it, which is good. You said you'll be fine. Did you really mean it? That's a great question. I like that. It makes you think because, you know, when you're in New York City or in, you know, London, you know, you said you'll be fine with the way things are. Did you really mean it? You said, or I said, I need time. Are you actually okay with that? Or are you just saying that because you don't want to break up? You know what I mean? Like, there's this, I like this. And it's just simple. It's just a man and his guitar. And I'm always going to say this. I stand and I love acoustic versions. Do I love a cinematic orchestra? Yeah. Like, I live for orchestra. That's why I love Idols Part 1, because this man just, like, he knows cinematics. He, like, pop, rock, with the orchestra coming in. Like, it just, in British pop and rock and orchestra. Like, okay. Time. I just need more time. See, it's already catchy. Right now, this is my number one out of the three. So it's this one, Postman, and then whatever that first one was. Time. It just sounds like the most like him. I need lyrics now. I just need more time. I need some water. It's been 2 hours since I left to New York City now. Is this all about Jesse Joe? But I guess good love dies young. And if I don't look back, will you get married now? He did say in a recent interview he wants to get married. Makes me wonder the rest of my life. This is a very relatable song. I wanted to say that as I was listening. I'm like, this is sad, but it's also a very good, true song. Like, when you leave somebody, you know, maybe you're taking time apart to figure out your life, like he did in this case, trying to figure himself out. You know, is she going to get off, marry someone? Is this going to be the person to spend the rest of my life with? Like, okay, time. I just need more time to figure out who I'm going to be in the morning. Because he's probably too drunk and high. Time, we all need more time. You said you don't mind. Did you really mean it? I like that he varies it up. I feel like he's being cheeky and just super playful. You know. This is not Dom. This is very different. Because I feel like everything else he's done, part one of Idols, he's not breaking out. He's being like dead serious. He's like, tell me, do you want to feel that? Or like, Idols on the wall. Or I think I just changed the key. Amazing. Like, I eat this up. I love it. But I also love a good strip down. And this right here was just, and I also think when you can just sing with a guitar or a piano or just sing, that really showcases your talent. And while he's not doing anything extravagant, like shouting and like a lot of rasp and aggression and, you know, holding out notes, like changes, or even just being like super hyper and like whipping the mic, you can hear the talent. You can hear like the runs on, what did I say the runs were on? Time, we all need more time. There was a run that he did that I was like, oh, the city, angel, make them fly. Like that, whoa. And he was consistent in the runs each time. Beautifully done. And I think that just showcases a different side of him that we haven't heard before. Or at least I haven't. Maybe this is like what he sounded like back then. I have not listened to anything prior to Idols Part 1. So I really like this. And yeah. Like, I know he could do runs, but this was just like, you could actually hear them and it's not covered by anything else. It's just him and his guitar. So I really like that. Can I listen to that again? Let me go back to change. Just on that fly part. Where is it? It's just so calm. It's like a lullaby.
Did you really mean it?
Did you really mean it? That's so funny. I feel like he recorded this in Nashville. He's got such a great, and you know what? He's going up. He's going up on like, he's varying it. Like, did you need 2 hours? Dun, 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 dun. Like loud, and then we're coming back down. Like a lot of vocal control.
On the steps outside your door.
Steps out. Wait. Steps out. Why do I show this? Steps outside your door. I just need some water. Steps out. Yeah. Okay. So it's like, on the steps outside your door.
Take the angel out the
City. I like that I love that he just did city. Why say city? City.
But you'll never make them fly.
But like, I'm doing it higher. He's like, make them fly. He's like holding, like the tension's there, and then he releases it. Like, beautifully done, like the weight, the placement, where he's deciding to move.
Make you wonder for the rest of your life.
Make you wonder for the rest of your life. Why does that ending sound so familiar? Da, da. Is that like a Taylor Swift ending? Da, da. Like Summer I Turned Pretty was that song? Da, da. I don't know, but I like this. Okay, I need more water. Whew. Okay, chat, we're back. I'm hydrated. Let's move on to War Part 2. Let me just hear what War Part 1 was. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. I do like War Part 1. Everybody loves the way you are. Guys, my throat, I might need to take a break. Everybody loves the way you are. Need a little look inside you, do you? Okay, I can't do the octave down because, yeah, I think I had too much salt today. Okay, War Part 2.
Everybody loves the way you are.
Oh, it's like a reprise. Not even a reprise, it's
You
a
don't let 'em look inside you,
alternate
do
version.
ya?
A remix.
I wish I could have been a better.
It's like, I don't want to say angelic because does anybody really know what angelic music sounds like? No. But I'm gonna say I think there's a harp. Wait, I'm sad.
Way you are. You don't.
It's almost atmospheric. Like space. Like that's what they added, like the plugins in the back, it's space. And a different chord progression, like the harmonics underneath. I'm taking it back.
Everybody loves the way you are.
Everybody loves the way you are. And then this one is taking it back.
You don't let 'em look inside.
Very soft. Okay, so you just have like dun 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 dun, dun with the guitar in the back.
Let 'em look inside you, do ya?
He decided to do more orchestral. I love this man. This is so good.
I wish I could have been a better scar.
This is so cinematic.
For you, for you. But I wanna be a fan.
Stop. I'm gonna cry. I don't cry on this channel. Not yet, anyways. Wow. I feel like I'm in a movie. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back from the beginning. Also, I like how he just jumps right into it. We're not waiting like with the intro for more Part 1. We're just right in. And then it's gonna build. This is a movie scene.
You don't let 'em look inside you, do
I like that. Da, 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 da.
I wish I could have been
I love closing my eyes.
for you, for you.
The vocals are so smooth, by the way. Yeah. Now here's the rest.
But I wanna be a fake.
Ooh, drop. You know what it's giving? It's giving a worship song.
I wanna be a
Yeah, now we have the shaker and the guitar. It's seriously giving a worship song. Silent.
corner of my face.
Ooh, what was that? Was that a drum? Like a roll? Like a...
Lay you down. A corner of my face.
Or like an 808... 808? Or like a sweep. Like a very fast, like... swoosh.
A corner of my face. I try to get.
I cover up my face. Ugh, British. Love it.
I try to get inspired, but every time I do, you turn around.
I like the sweeps. The sweeps are like... It might have been too much on the second pass, but they're very quiet sweeps, like... Or the swooshes. Whatever they are. Okay.
Up all night, lying awake.
Oh. 51 seconds surprised me. What? Oh, I've been duped. Okay, now I have zero expectation for how the rest of the song is going to be. Wait, how did he transition that? Hold on. Round. Silence, silence, silence.
Up all night, lying awake.
This is like a whole pop song now. It went from cinematic movie to like indie pop.
Dream of you talking to God.
Oh man, the vocals are clean. They're clear. See, I'm telling you, the first two songs, they put some weird filter on his voice. Okay, hold on. Let me lock in.
Dream of you talking to God.
Ooh.
Melancholic kind of confession.
So crispy. Talking to you. Wait, so you're talking to God. Melancholic kind of. Man! Like, these are very. This is very clean. Like, enunciation. I don't even have to look the lyrics up for this. What was happening in number 1 and number 2? I think it was just getting, like, British lazy like. I'm just gonna slur my words. You know the song, like a Harry Styles song, like, you know, the dun 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 dun, or even you know what it kind of sounds like? It sounds like Kelly Clarkson's dun 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 dun. Here's the thing, start it up, and yeah, like that.
Conversation going around.
Did his voice just crack? I'm going around.
Conversation going around.
It did.
Bumper cars and
Bumper
merry-go-rounds.
cards. Bumper cards. That's Russian. Bumper. The U for the Brits.
I don't think it's enough this time.
I don't think it's enough this time. Wait. I don't think it's enough this time. He's just like flipping. He's vocally switching so effortlessly. Let me take that back.
I don't think it's enough this time. And I'm not
I
ready
don't
to
think
get
it's enough this time. And then we're moving into a whole different section. Like, this is the... So first we had cinematic. Then we had this pop, like, dun, 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 and it's pulsating. It's the energies. Now we're moving into a third section. It's crazy. We're
ready to kill. I'm not ready to die.
Wait, I'm not ready to kill? What's going on here? What does it mean? What's going on here?
What's going on?
Wait, take it back.
Time, and I'm not ready to kill. I'm not ready to
Not ready to kill.
die. But it's beginning to poison through my mind. Here it comes in the way.
I love that they obviously this is War Part 2, right? So we're gonna take the same theme, the same melody line, alter it to like an alternate melody or melody 2. Keep the same theme, keep the same motif. So now we're back to like semi-orchestra.
Here it comes in the way.
Here it comes, not comes. Here it comes.
Are you feeling inspired?
Inspired?
Having the best time.
So using the same word. I wanna be inspired. So it's like, yeah, it's like an A apostrophe.
Are you feeling inspired? Are you having the best time?
Crazy that he's able to still say the word inspired the same way he does in War Part 1. Like, exactly the same. That's crazy.
Are you having the best time of your life?
Life. Wait, how did he just sing that? He went down. It's time of your life. Me trying to sing steps. Hold on.
Best time of your life.
Yeah, but with more energy. Ooh. Okay, 137, we're picking up. We just keep changing. I wonder, is this changing tempos? What?
Every time I try to speak.
The structure of the song, instrumentation, it's amazing. We're cutting out, we're picking back up, we're cutting out. So like you have the full drums, dun 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 dun. Strings, da, 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 and then everything cuts out. Now we have whatever the clock, and then the strings cut out. Now we're back to just guitar, and then we're back to the original melody.
Every time I try to speak.
Just drums.
Another wasted breath without you.
Without you.
Just another drop of blood I bleed.
That's another thing I loved about War One. Just another drop of blood I bleed. Wait, he does it so much better than what I just did. Just another drop of blood I bleed. But he goes up. I bleed for you. Let me hear it again.
Just another drop of blood I bleed.
I like that. I bleed. I'm 157. I bleed. Just it's always like this, the tiniest little vocal inflections, or just a change in one note. Ada. Just for some energy. Cuts out. Now we have doubling. And it goes again. Da-da. Oh, I think it's stacked. So much is happening in just under 2 minutes. It's crazy. This is how you do a this is how you would do a reprise or like a remix. This is cut the drums out. Oh, he goes lower. The strings are coming back in. Okay, second pass. Can it? Not can it. Okay, the little clock thing's back in. Is it gonna go higher? I was expecting him to do so. For you, for you, for you, for you, for you. And then something like that. I would have gone da 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 da. Are those steps? Da 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 da. Octave, right? Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Is that a step and then 2 octaves? I don't know. I'd have to check that on the piano. I was expecting him to go up because I know he can go up. Okay, here we go. We're back. Back to like the full drums, full orchestra, like the beginning. Cover. Now the drums are really like. Oh, I was ready for him to be like, I'm crying now. I really do like that in the first one. Da, 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 the ground. I'm falling now. That would have been nice if he put that in the background, just like underneath. But he goes back to whatever this kill thing is. I don't really understand this. He's got the same tone from Idols Part 1, which I appreciate. Especially War Part 2. I wonder if he made War 1, then he's like, you know what, I'm going to turn around and make War 2. Or did he come back? Ah. Okay. The second inspired from the second chorus is not as good as the first time he said inspired. Just saying.
Are you feeling inspired? Are you having the best time?
Energy's still there. We're still strong. 313. Nice. Yeah, I've been waiting this entire time for him to shout something. Because so far we're like 4 songs in. With the exception of Zombie, but yeah. Okay, now we got like very back to the cinematic 320. Da, 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 da. This is so movie. Ooh, strings are in. Ooh. Was that a horn? What do we have? I think that was a tuba at the end. Let me hear this the last, what, 10 seconds? 20 seconds? I wonder what's holding out in the back. It's like, it's might just be violin. Oh, I would love, if there's a music video of this, I would love to see the orchestra just go to town on this. Somebody please recreate the orchestra piece for this. Wow. I really like this. Oh, I was gonna listen to it again. Wait. Let me see. I really like the beginning.
Everybody loves the way you are.
I think I'm about to cut the cameras and just listen to this on my own. Wait. The beginning's so good. Oh, wait, you hear? Well, you don't hear. Maybe you will. Yeah, you will hear. Ah. Maybe I'll just make a review just for this.
I wish I could have been about a scar.
I love that. So underneath what he's saying, I guess the violin, it's like, da,
Everybody loves the way you are.
da, da, da,
You don't let 'em look inside you.
da, da,
Inside you, do you? I wish I could have been about a scar for you. But
yeah, the strings are just, that's what I would have done. Because I've done that line of da, 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 na, na, na. Okay, wow. Let me look at the lyrics. Just for like the new section that he added. Because I can understand everything else. Well, part 2. Wow, guys. I just love that it keeps going back from, like, this is actually a really well done piece. Like this right now, this is number 1, followed by what was one before that? Time. Honestly, in the order in which this is going, it's from like least to best. Dun, dun. I'm a sucker for orchestral pieces. Okay, everybody, let's wait. Right? Okay. Right, so he keeps the first verse and the chorus the same. Verse 2, up all night, lying awake. Dream of you talking to God. Melancholic kind of confession. Conversation going round. Lumber cars and merry-go-rounds. I don't think it's enough this time. What's not enough this time? What's not enough this time? I like that he's mentioning God. Dream of you talking to God. Like, he's talking to himself of dreaming of talking to God? Like, he's worthy enough to have a conversation? Or, because he says melancholic kind of confession. Is this his come to Jesus moment? It'd be really nice if he found Jesus, right? Okay, and I'm not ready to kill. I'm not ready to die. Oh, wait, did this take a dark turn? Like kill himself? Oh. But it's beginning to poison through my mind. Hero comes in the waves. Did I understand that lyric? Or was I confused? Hero comes in the waves. Are you feeling inspired? Hero comes in the waves. Jesus on the shore. Are you feeling inspired? Are you having the best time of your life? Okay, so we're back to the questions again. Because in Idols Part 1, there was a lot of questions, right? That you had to ask yourself. Now we're back to the questions. Actually, you know what? I would say progressively through the Part 2, we're asking more questions. Remember I said there was no questions in the second song, I think? But the third one, or the fourth one, because we skipped Zombie, we have questions. Verse 3, every time I try to speak, it's another waste of breath without you. Okay, we know this already. We know this already. Post-chorus. Interesting. I'm not ready to kill, not ready to die. The juxtaposition of that statement. And then like all these probably suicidal tendencies and thoughts are just flooding his mind. Hero comes in the waves. Are you feeling inspired? I'm trying to understand what he means. Hero comes in the waves. Like you have waves in moments of time where, you know, like you have these thoughts, right? These satanic thoughts. The thoughts from the enemy. And then you have, you know, thoughts of God, thoughts of love. Where the hero comes in. And then it's like, oh, I'm feeling inspired again. I feel like this is big for artists like myself or musicians where, you know, you have those moments of like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, or I'm not good enough to make music, or I'm not good enough to do XYZ. And then you have these waves of like, sadness, depression, all these things. And then you have the other waves of like, actually, you know what? I'm going to make a song today, or hey, I'm going to do really good, and you know, all these types of things. And then are you having the best time of your life? I feel like that last question is like, what's the word? Not ironic, but sarcastic. The irony, like, are you having the best time of your life? But I'm not ready to die, I'm not ready to kill, but I have these thoughts, and you're really having the best time of your life and you're thinking like that. I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't know, but I like the questions. Does it really mesh with the lyricism in War Part 1 though? I don't know, because War Part 1, which I still don't understand. War Part 1. I want to be a fake, I want to be a liar. I want to be the one to let you down. I cover up my face, I try to get inspired. But every time I do, you turn around. For me, War Part 1 means like you're trying to tell somebody about your ambitions and they just keep shutting you down. Like, I try to get inspired, then I turn around and I see you and you're just like, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. And so he's saying, I want to be a fake, I want to be a liar. I'll just tell you what you want to hear. I want to be the one to let you down. Like I'm purposely letting you down. That way you don't have any expectations of me. Like verse 3, every time I try to speak, it's another waste of breath without you. What does that mean? Every time I try to speak, it's another waste of breath without you. So you're saying you want that person to be telling you stuff? You're just another drop of blood I bleed for you. So like he's doing all these ambitious things for this person, but then this person is the same one who's tearing him down. Do I need to look what this means up? Like I get verse 1, everybody loves the way you are. But you don't let them look inside you, do you? Because you don't want to really show them who you really are. I wish I could have been a better ska for you. Because you did them dirty, or they're doing you dirty. Or it's both. Let's look up what this means. What does war mean? Yungblud'S Song War is an intense exploration of the internal battle for authenticity, highlighting the struggle to remain true to oneself against societal pressure, insecurity, and the exhaustion of conforming. Right, oh. Inner wars, duh. Okay, so the first war is a battle against conforming, remaining true to oneself. So the second war, somebody here in the Reddit comments, what is war about? Someone said, oh, this is what he said on Apple Music. Hold on. Am I right? Okay, this is a quote from Yungblud. This is about people trying to dim my light. I've always been to this or to that, or people wish I would have stayed in one place. I'm so emotional, I'm so raw, and I'm so gushy. Gushy? I wish I could be something else, but I just can't. It's been this dichotomy within me to be what the world wants me to be. This is also about the feeling when you've become forgotten by somebody. You meant so much to me, but you forgot me so quickly. It's hard to deal with. Oh, I never heard that. Okay. So then... Okay, so I was right. Like, people are trying to dim your light. Okay. So then what is War 2 about then? Because I feel like War 2 now is about... like a more mental, like he's trying to talk to God, but he's like, oh, this is too sad of a confession. Like, I'm not good enough, so it's better I just don't. Let's see. Okay, I'm not really getting anything. Maybe because we have yet. Maybe I'm the first one to really crack at it. Nope, just kidding. AI is already on it. As a more cynical counterpart. Yeah, focusing on the realization of mortality, passage of time, desire for connection. While part 1 was about reclaiming identity, part 2 deals with the aftermath, the sobering understanding that life is finite. Finite. Not going to be here forever. That's part 1. Fix my mind. I need time. That's on me. Desperation. A desperate plea for connection. So part 1's about finding yourself. Part 2 is about realizing that I'm alive, that I'm real. And that this journey that I've been on didn't kill me. It's about comprehending that my heart is beating, that my lungs are filling up with air. I think, yeah, he said that. And I quote, part 2. Okay, chat. So that's what that's about. I was pretty much on it. So, oh my goodness, we have 2 more. Okay, I really thought, what do I think so far? I had high hopes for 1. 2, no expectations really. So I have to listen to 3. 4, I was hoping 4 was going to redeem itself, and it did. But then 5 just outdid it. Okay, I think I need to take a break. I reckon, or should we just keep going? Let's listen to Blueberry Hill. Okay, Blueberry Hill. I'm getting sleepy. Okay. Immediately, this was giving ballad. Interesting. Was I wasn't expecting Blueberry Hill, but I could see that, actually. Oh, nice chords. This one is reminding me of Supermoon.
It may seem like you know everything that you feel. You've been.
I wasn't expecting him to come right. It may seem. Let me take that back. Hold on.
It may seem.
Same key as I think Supermoon, or is it Idols? It may seem
like you know everything that you feel. You've been saying the words that you needed to hear to remind you of you and you love it.
His voice sounds different here. You know, sometimes. You know what? I think this is the same as Idols Part 2. The song. But his voice just like cracked right now. It just like, it skipped. Blueberry. It may seem.
Like you know everything that you feel. You've been saying the words that you need to hear.
Okay, between 16 seconds and 17 seconds, it was like, I don't think I can duplicate that. Let me see. To feel,
saying the words that you need to hear to remind.
I can't even sing it. I can't do it. I don't even know what word he's saying. It's here. I can't. Okay. It's here
to remind you of you and you love it. It tastes of Blueberry Hill, I believe.
Tastes of Blueberry Hill.
Everything that you feel. Tell me.
I feel like this is what the Beatles might sound like. Am I wrong for saying that? I don't know. It's interesting. It's like da 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 da. It's like I'm walking down the streets of London.
When are you going to land? Yes, it's possible to be young and you love it.
He's so British in this one. Just even the second portion of it's possible to be young and
love it. It tastes of Blueberry Hill. Gone by every old road.
Oh, are those church?
Take
Is that an organ?
back in time.
Okay, 40 seconds. I was not expecting that. Take it back. 36.
Gone by every old
Okay, so it's like gone by. Wait, what is the stacking? Gone by every old road. Try it again.
Blueberry Hill. Gone by every old road.
Every old road. Gone by every old road. If you want me to leave, I'll tell you to leave. Then baby we'll go. Same key as July, is it?
Take me back in time.
I like that. Down, one. underneath. Who just sang that harmony? Or is it a harmony? What was that? 56. 55 seconds. Mine. It sounds dissonant on 59 seconds.
And you screaming out your lungs.
Whoa, 1 minute? Was not expecting that. Okay.
Won't let you down. Every day it feels like never-ending fun. No, you've never been together.
Never been. Okay. Is this giving Beatles?
Though you know you're so much better.
So much better.
Don't forget yourself when you come back around.
1 minute and 26 seconds. Da da. He's just entering falsetto. He's just like all over the place.
Though you know you're so much better. Don't forget yourself when you come
I like the trumpet in the back.
around.
I like the chords that are happening because it reminds me of. This is shaking. It reminds me of the chords for Supermoon. I think it was what, C or F to F minor. Once again, I think this is like a sister song of Supermoon. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, the way that the songs are going, it's like each, for like every maybe 2 or 3 songs in Idols Part 1, you know, he gives us a new song from Part 2. And then he just keeps going all the way till we're here. Okay, continue. Interesting so far. I still don't understand what this is about.
I won't ask you to
I won't task you to
tell me the truth, but I beg you to speak from the depths of yourself. You know I would be useless without
It's about
you.
Jessie Joe. Verse 2.
Take a pound from the till.
Take a pound from the till. This is so British.
Gone by every old road.
Why does that sound like something I've heard before? Gone by, dun, 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 dun. Maybe it's July.
Take me back in time.
What does that have to do with blueberries?
All my heroes on. Heart is one.
This is a very long pre-chorus. Very long pre-chorus. Like, one of the drums.
Now you screaming.
Did we just change? Tempos again? Or
Every moment feels like never-ending fun. Oh, you've never been together. Though you know you're so much better. Don't forget yourself when you come back around.
okay, that's the only part I'm liking so far, is him going up. So this is at like what, 240? Come back around. Oh, that was bad. Don't you ever... I don't even know what he's saying. Hold on, let me take it back. Don't you ever... Don't get for... So much better.
Don't forget yourself when you come back around.
Don't forget yourself when you come back. Don't forget yourself when you come back around. That's the only part I like. And the steps. Okay, 242. We have the step down from... Supermoon. Superman, Supermoon. Say one ask if you're feeling strong enough. Ah. Or is that... Idols Part 2? No. It's the same step down. I'm telling you, this is like the sister song. I love the rasp though. What's this one? Right here, minor chord, 253. But they go in a different... Oh, Blueberry Hill. He's just holding it out in 250. Okay. Love that. We needed that. We need some explosion. I love that. Okay. Is Blueberry Hill a place in the UK? Oh, is this fiction? What did he just say? Oh, I'll be with you. This sounds like a Beatles song. I just don't know which one. I like the instrumentation that's happening right now. I'll be with you. Not Here Comes the Sun. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. So far, okay. I'm gonna say from the moment he started shouting, not shouting, but belting, is when the song is like pretty good. That's how we kind of should have started, but I know you gotta build up, create the suspense.
All my life, even if
Ooh, right here.
this is goodbye.
All my life. He doesn't go down like he did before. All my life. Oh, I like the chord on that.
I'll be with you.
The minor chord. Ooh, we're changing the instrumentation in the back. It's just becoming like sparkling water, like with the chords.
Go.
It's like sharp glass. What does that sound? That I'm hearing at 3:47. That's hanging in the air. First off, I need to know: is there a Blueberry Hill in England? Wow, there's no widely famous geographic landmark named Blueberry Hill in England. There's a blueberry farm in Trahan. It's called Trahan or Trebane. No, Trahan Blueberry Farm in Dorset, the oldest commercial blueberry farm in the UK. Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you guys, this part 2, this part 2 is tripping me up. 3:49. Song's 5. Okay, we're changing the song again.
Go.
You know what it sounds like now? It sounds like how they did it in Hello Heaven Hello. There's a chance I won't see you tomorrow. Where they just like let it break, and they picked up with the guitar again. That's what this part sounds like.
When nobody knows your name, don't matter what.
Something about, I don't know what instruments he uses, but like it's just like fiddling in the back.
From where you're going.
So different.
Change.
Won't you ever stay the same?
It won't ever stay the same.
He said what I just said.
Old daggers in your heart last forever.
Is this the sister song that changes?
Tell me what is it you
Ooh, I like the guitar that's happening at the very end to like undercut it. Like, this is like a happier.
Tell me what is it you see.
Background vocals. Last forever.
Tell me what is it you see.
Tell me what is it you seek. Will it last forever, or that last forever? Seek first the kingdom.
Tell me what is it you seek.
I like the very. Tell me what it is you seek. Wait. Tell me what it is you seek. Why can I get it? Tell me what it is you seek. Da da. Seek. Tell me what it is you seek. There we go. just echoes. Sick, sick. Okay, I seriously need to look at lyrics, because what was this song? Okay. Verse 1. It may seem like you know everything that you feel. You've been saying the words that you needed to hear, to remind you of you, and you love it. Well, who else is going to encourage me? The taste of Blueberry Hill. It's capitalized. Is this a place, or is this just like a place that only he knows? I believe everything that you feel. So he's like reassuring himself. Tell me, when are you going to learn? Yes, it's possible to be young and you love it. It tastes of Blueberry Hill. Pre-chorus, gone by every old road, take me back in time. All my heroes on heart is one with mine. All my heroes on heart is one with mine. Okay, so this is like giving nostalgia, right? And you're screaming out your lungs, won't let you down. Every day it feels like never-ending fun. Though you've never been together, though you know you're so much better, don't forget yourself when you come back around. So, like, don't forget the person that you once were, because I won't ask you to tell me the truth, but I beg you to speak from the depths of yourself. You know I would be useless without you. Take a pound from the till. Take a pound from the till. Like you're stealing from yourself? Gone by every old road. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Confused. You're on Blueberry Hill right now. So it's like this feeling of nostalgia, this feeling of like this place you want to be. All my life, I'll be with you. All my life, even if this is goodbye. Okay, so it sounds like he's saying, don't forget the old parts of you that are good. Because those are the moments you were on, like this Blueberry Hill, where you're one with the people that you looked up to. Even if that's not who you are now, right? It's like an ode to yourself. Go where nobody knows your name. Don't matter where you're from or where you're going. Change. It will never stay the same. Yeah, so it's like don't be afraid to, go out there and make music. Don't be afraid to pursue your dreams. Doesn't matter where you're from. Even if you're not from Blueberry Hill, right? If this Blueberry Hill is like the place where you make it, change. It won't ever stay the same. Old daggers in your heart last forever. Okay, but in the original it's like, daggers in your heart, almost forgot that I need you. Is that to need you to keep yourself feeling alive, but now we don't have to because they're a part of you, instead of you constantly making sure you're alive by feeling the dagger. Tell me, what is it that you seek? Background to last forever. To last forever. Back to that theme of immortality. I need somebody to really explain this. As a songwriter, you would think that I could piece this together. I'm trying. What is Blueberry Hill about? I seriously need more water. What is Blueberry Hill about? Oh, do I say the same? Okay, chat. It's a theatrical. Really? Is it? Kinda. Okay, self-acceptance. Embracing one's youth. Okay, nostalgia. Encourage you to be true to oneself. Joy in the present moment. It's just a basket of blueberries. Yeah, not really much on this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's just move on, because I think I'm gonna like Suburban Requiem. Whipped cream. A lot better. Okay, chat GPT. Okay, we're on the last one. It's kind of panning between my ears, but it's holding longer in one. Unless it's just my... No, it was just in one ear. Okay, so far, heavy chords. Heavy bass, heavy strings. Maybe that's a cello. I like this. It's matching the vibe and tone of the first part of the album.
Slow down.
Okay, I like that. Slow down. Guitar acoustic. Either I'm sleepy or he's not enunciating. Take it back. What does he say? Slow down.
enough to have it figured out.
Slow down. Not enough to have it figured out.
Longing for that stale ambition.
Longing for stale ambition. You know what this sounds like so far? It sounds like the sister to... what song on here does it sound like? It sounds like Slow Down. Like the Greatest Parade? But like the anti-parade? And to be found.
Everybody knows they're special.
Every what's the key? Everybody knows they're special. I might have sang that down. But it's rising. Okay.
Till they
Look around. Wow, way to not make me feel like anything.
have you closed your eyes lately? Listen to the sound.
Very closed mouth, like nasal. Very versus he was way more open vocally on War and on Time. And I reckon Zombie, which we still have not listened to. Okay, so far it's like slow, but maybe we're gonna build. Double vocals at this point for this chorus. Classic guitar. Don't hide. I like that. Don't fight.
You know I'm gonna be right here next to you. All the places that you go.
All the places that you go. I like whatever instrument just came in.
In the sunlight.
And sunlight, not sunlight, sunlight.
You know I'm gonna be right here
Strings are going up, so this is also in the cinematic line.
next to you.
Next to you, tell me so you want to feel. You know what? Maybe it's the sister of still Hello Heaven Hello.
In every dream you try to be, every time you don't believe.
There's like an echo of him saying it underneath the track.
You know I'm gonna be right here next to you.
Sounds like an ode, like a goodbye to like your younger self, kind of like little me. I got you. Okay, now we have a guitar coming in. Oh, see, I like that. Honestly, is it me or he sounds better when he shouts? And I'm not shout, like he belts when he really like. Basically, the first part of the album, but he also sounds good when he, like in Time or in War when he just slows it down. I think it depends also on the effects that are on his voice. But I like this Suburban with like a radio vintage filter on. Suburban Requiem. Was that it? Like it? Very British. Bit of British school. It feels like a 2000s movie where like you're standing in the middle of the streets in New York and you're just like, and all the taxi cabs are going by and you're just like, and you're looking for like whoever you're looking for. Ground. What is he saying though? But I like the drums. We're back. We're back. I like the grit. They took the laces from your shoes? You never learned how quite to process. Also, the music's louder than what he's singing, and yet he's still kind of cutting through.
Give it time.
I like that.
When you feel yourself about to lose control.
Yes, have some self-control. Also, yeah, I feel like this is a song that we play in Smallville.
Give it time.
Give it time. I wish there was. Is that underneath? Well, it should be.
Feel yourself lifting off the floor.
Okay, so now we're stripping it back to acoustic again.
Don't fight. Don't cry.
Okay, we're back in. No lying. I like the little runs he does. They're very subtle sometimes and underappreciated. I don't know what the ad-libs are. What is a Suburban Requiem? He says it much better than I do. Oh, there's something panning just in one ear. Panning in this ear now. Echo. Oohs in the back. Haunting, I like it. Guitar, electric. Dun 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 dun. That's what the guitar's doing. Wow. Let's read what he just said. Suburban Requiem. Suburban Requiem. Yeah, give me some lyrics, mate. Okay, slow down. You mad enough to have it figure out? So we start with another question again. Longing for that stale ambition, looking to be found. Honestly, I feel that. You have ambition, sometimes it gets a little stale. You gotta revive it, like, adding water to dehydrated carrots. Everybody knows they're special till they look around. So rude, but yeah, it's true. Have you closed your eyes lately? Listen to the sounds? Have you? I think this is what he was talking about. Just like, be outside and enjoy nature. Don't hate, don't fight it. Don't cry, no lying. Don't hide, don't fight it. I'm going to be right here next to you. In all the places that you grow, in the sunlight and the snow, I'm going to be right here next to you. Is he saying that like to himself? Like, I'm going to be, in every dream you try to be, every time you don't believe, I'm going to be right here next to you. Honestly, it's like you taking a copy of you and being like, hey, I'm your sidekick. Because it's a Suburban Requiem, so stick around. What does that mean? And you'll begin to feel yourself lift off the ground. When you were small, they called you useless. Oh, that's so sad. You should never call a child. You should never call anybody useless. They took the laces from your shoes. They took the laces from your shoes. Is that supposed to be like they robbed you of being able to move forward? Because you'll just keep tripping. So like they stop you in your tracks. You never learned quite how to process. You saw their pain and felt confused. Probably in reference to his parents, right? Because all that family drama with the guitar shop. But give it time when you feel yourself about to lose control. Give it time. Feel yourself lifting off the floor. Don't hate. Keep going. And you begin to feel yourself. Don't come down. Don't come down. So basically you're staying on this high of like feeling your best self. Living your best life. What is suburban? Okay, first let's define requiem. Such a hard word for me to say. Oh, okay, wait. Roman Catholic Church. It's a mass. Oh, I feel like I should know this. A mass for the repose of the souls of the dead? What? A mass for the repose. So a funeral? Wait, and then this has 3 meanings. It's an act or token of remembrance. So suburban remembrance. Okay, that can make sense because of where he grew up. Small little town. So like what is that? Because so he's saying like to the young child in himself, like, hey, I know you've been through all this, but stick around because it's a suburban act of remembrance. Or a musical composition setting parts of a requiem mass. I know the word sounded familiar. Or of a similar character. Yeah, what is the true meaning? Oh, it's a Catholic mass for the dead. What? Originally intended for funeral services. Okay. There's a requiem mass that's inspired many musical compositions over the centuries. I wonder if he pulled one of the requiem masses as part of like the underneath of his song. Excuse me. Interesting. So it's performed in honor of the dead. What do they do with this mass? Wait, what do the Catholics do during a requiem mass? By the way, the Bible never says any of these things. The dead, my friends, are dead. Can't do anything about it. They're either with the Lord or they're not. They're not going to speak to you. That's the devil. So I don't know what the Catholics are doing here. The congregation gathers to pray for the repose of the deceased soul, asking for God's mercy and forgiveness of sins. They're dead. You can't ask for anything. Okay. Well, this makes sense. I mean, he's not Christian. He doesn't know the Bible. Yeah, you can't offer prayers for dead people. Unbiblical. But anyways, okay, so now we know what a requiem is. What does this have to do with suburban? Explain suburban requiem. Or, oh, he's holding like a funeral mass for himself of like his old self. And he's like lifting up into the new person. But he feels like he's being pulled back down. Okay, it's the final track. It's an introspective closer that explores self-acceptance after a period of personal upheaval. Yeah, we know that, but give me more. Okay, finding stability, processing trauma, and feeling alive. It addresses the feeling of being special until realizing the limitations of a conventional suburban life. It addresses the feeling of being special until realizing the limitations of a conventional suburban life, encouraging listeners to stop fighting, lying, or hiding. Oh, because when people live in the suburbs, they're like, the perception anyways is that you're rich, you're snooty, materialism, and things that don't matter. Paired, oh, that's that. You know what? That's actually a really great title. Suburban Requiem. Right, stop hiding, like because the suburbs always got them secrets. Not the city doesn't, but a wispy, fragile opening. Okay. Of moving forward. Okay. Interesting. Okay, musically, I like the part where he's like, Suburban Requiem. I like the chords that are happening underneath. Is there anything else that I liked? I just like that it sounds like a typical rock song that would play in the early 2000s. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Okay. Right? Is there anything else that stuck out to me that I didn't already say? Let me go back to the lyrics. Lyrics. Yeah. I don't think this one really resonates as much with me, mainly because I'm still stuck on the Requiem and the dead mass of it all. I do like the line, longing for stale ambition, looking to be found. That's a good line. Have you closed your eyes lately and listened to the sounds? Yeah, and then stop lying and pretending like the suburban people do. I hate this though. They took the laces from your shoes. It's so mean. But you know, it is kind of relatable. Like, you never learn quite how to process. You saw their pain and felt confused, like wrestling with your inner child. But like the spiritual, heavenly, lack of heavenly, not sitting well with me because it's not biblical. But if he's comparing, and you begin to feel yourself lift off the ground like you feel lighter because all that negativity, because he's like, don't come down, like stay in the good, but then you have to come back down to reality. Sure, sometimes he confuses me, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm Christian, and like I said, my worldview is very different, and when it comes to songs like this where it's juxtaposing different spiritual views of like what heaven actually is versus what people think it is, angels, demons, God, spirituality, it's a little, I'm not confused. Well, actually I am. I'm confused by how they think because it's not what the Bible actually says. And so it's always funny and very confusing because they usually think they're super spiritual, but that's just a glimpse of to what God and Jesus, the same person, who he actually is. But I can see the parallelism. You know me, I'm a literature, I used to study, I was in AP literature, and all I did was like try to compare, this is a big tangent. We're gonna cut the tangent. Also, I just want to point out that I think the first half of these songs, I wasn't recording. So this is gonna be a long edit for me. Guys, I was gonna give the final review, and then I realized I didn't do track 3. So we need to do that. I forgot about Zombie. You know why? Because we all already listened to it before. So yeah, and I liked it. So do I need to review this? Fine. I'll listen to it again. I already know I like this. This is okay. I will say, I like the variation between this and the original one. Just in the beginning, it's like dun 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 dun. Wait, let me get it again. There's a note that changes. Dun 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 dun. Then silence, and then it opens. Yeah, right. It changes the intro. There's just a lot more happening in the drums department and the guitar. Yeah, and it doesn't have the same like dun 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 dun. If I was, it very different. Okay. If I was to talk about the words. Also, his voice is this moving? Yeah, they are. Or it is. Smooth. Not as heavy as the original. Also, clean and crisp vocals. This one and Time and I think War were the only ones where the vocals were crisp. There wasn't like some fuzzy filter on it. Ooh, I like the hurt. My voice. So if you were to ask about the pain, I would. It's 47 seconds. There's a difference in the guitar underneath that like. You'll hear it. His band's good. Smashing Pumpkins. So far he sounds the same. Shaker in the back. I love that part of the song where it's like a high shrill that like cuts in. I'm assuming that's the guitar because there's no strings. It's like have to pause it there. It also kind of sounds just a tad bit sped up. I don't know what the original... This one is 3 minutes and 59 seconds. What's the original? Okay, 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Not that much of a difference, but yeah. The instrumentation underneath at 141 is different than it is in the original. When I first heard Billy Corgan on this, I said, what is his voice? We can catch a spaceship to the moon. And then I heard him talk, and I'm like, wait, this man does not have the same voice. So either he's playing, or this is like his rock voice. Because, like, what is this? I said he should not have been on this. No. Oh, and I also did not like the rhythm. Spaceship to the moon. It sounds like an old guy trying to sing. And it's been a while since he's had voice lessons. Is that rude to say? Maybe. But like... Guys, come on. You know what? It throws it off after what Dom just sang. Like, come on. And he's like rushing the runs. Last. I can't.
Cause the world's turns to figments of the fools.
Figment of the fools. Why does it sing like this? I do not understand. I'll blank. But what's happening underneath that? Blank. I'll blank. Don't. Nice.
They don't care. So say a prayer.
He held out the word care. Actually, I'm glad I'm reviewing this. I forgot how funny this was.
You're almost there.
Prayers is fine. I don't know why Billy's rushing these long words like prayer.
But it's
running. Ooh, when they both come in and Dom is sitting at the higher and Corgan's like, ah. It's clashing. Just.
It's
Ow. Ooh, it's so high pitched. I like that they cut Corgan out and they're like, Dom, please just finish this out. Thank you. They couldn't even blend him in. Wait, I think they might. They might later, but. Or his vocals are just so low underneath. Also, he's saying, would you even want me? May, instead of meh, like he does in the original. Ooh. Oh god. I would say the, would you want me? Want me? Different here than in the original. But when I saw it in the music video, I was like, oh wow. It felt powerful. It felt like, okay, like he really brought more to this. Maybe because Corgan was just like lacking. Spaceship to the moon. For some reason, maybe it's just my headphones. It's not as heavy. Like, it's the same. Obviously, it's like they're following the original, but it's not as heavy as far as like chord structure goes. I wonder why that is. Like the bass is taken out. Ooh, a nice guitar riff solo. It's the high riff. Now everybody's in full. Nice. Now the bridge. Now this sounds like the original. Is Corbin even singing? It sounds like they tried to blend him, or is it Don just doing a double? Wait, at the end, you know what? I gotta say, this one's giving like the American version, and the other one was giving full Brit. What is this? The ending, and they don't even end at the same time. I wonder who ended last. Was it Corgan or was it him? The vocals are so low I can't even like hear if it's two. But in the music video, I think his mouth is still moving. So is he singing with him? I don't know. Like I said, he's saying "May, would you even want me?" And said, "Would you even want me?" He had that meh in the original. Looking like a zombie. Meh, want me. That would have been nice to do at the end. Hey, but he doesn't do it here. Meh, want me, want me. I'm not saying it's giving lackluster, but in comparison to the first one, I think first one vocals were stronger. Also, he did the second verse. But I think like instrumentation wise, this one had more energy, but it was also a different arrangement. But also just not as bassy. If we take it back to the original one, I think this one's faster too. This is yeah, this one just has like, I think, oh, it also has strings. That's what's missing. It's missing the strings underneath. Yeah, this one was more cinematic. The other one's more rock. And whatever's happening in the back in the original, there's like a space that's being filled with like, with chords. They're just creating like a heavier ambience. Yeah, there's strings in this one, in the original. Right. Yeah. Yeah. He really just like gave it his all in the original. Okay, actually he ends the same. But and I think in the live performances he changes it. It's still upbeat, but it has more of like that old flair because obviously they've been around longer. More of that rock, and yeah, less cinematic. Okay. Oh, and then how do I feel about Zombie? Love it. What do you mean? I like the questions that are being asked. Would you even want me? You know, sometimes you ask yourself like, would somebody want me when I'm at my weakest, when I'm at my lowest points in life, when I'm looking like trash? You know? And then sometimes it hurts to explain the things that you feel. Like, what is the opening line? If I was to talk about the words, they would hurt. You know, and obviously this is about his grandmother losing her to addiction. If you're asked about the pain, I would lie. We do that so much. We lie about how we feel instead of just being honest because it's easier that way. But then you find out later, it's better just to tell the truth. It's better to express how you feel. Sometimes it's hard. To fix my mind, I need time. I really like that. To fix my mind, I need time. Sometimes you don't allow yourself to think. You don't allow yourself to like change. Like, give me a second. Let me figure out what's happening here. Let me talk to God. Let's sort this out, Lord. It's running out. What I don't understand about Zombie though is I know that I can't live without you, but this world will keep turning if you do. What does that mean? Like, I know I can't live without you, right? Because you're gone. But this world will keep turning. I'll understand, like life goes on. If you do what? Continue not being around? Okay, maybe I answered my own question. Would you even want me? See, that's what I don't understand. Would you even want me? Like, who is he talking to? Like, it's like one minute he's talking to, like, the fact that his grandma died, right? I know I can't live without you, but this world keep turning if you do live without me, right? And then would you even want me? But then I thought the song was about, once again, Jesse Joe, because I heard in the movie, in the documentary, like, the reason he wrote this song. I mean, he's saying it's about his grandmother, but I remember hearing it was because he was dealing with, like, drug addiction and all this stuff, and he, like, that's the whole reason he got sober, you know, started working out, started being fit, and then he's like, I'm turning into a zombie. And, you know, Jesse Joe wasn't really having that. And he's like, I can't function, so, like, I gotta lock in if I'm gonna do this album. And so, and then it cued and it panned over to dun dun dun, because he's like, who's gonna want me when I'm literally a zombie? Like, I can't sleep, like, all these things. So, like, is this a twofold song? Like, he's saying it's about his grandmother, but then it's also that? Because that's what the lyrics are implying. Like, would you even want me? Like, how would she want you if she's dead? You know what I mean? So I think it's about when people are relying on you and you're, like, all up in your sin and you don't know, you can't figure yourself out. It's like, would you want me even in my turmoil? But also, I know that I can't live without you. Which can also mean, like, if somebody is like, you know what, you need to figure stuff out, and they step away, the world's going to keep going on, regardless if you have it together or you don't. And then my favorite line from this is, the world is just a figment of the fools of blank stare. They don't care. So say yo prayers. Say yo. It's yo with an apostrophe. Say yo prayers. You're almost there, but time's running out. Yep, and then it just keeps, would you even want me? The ending though, oh, I don't know what I'll turn out to be. That's what I'm saying. The song is about him coming out of the addiction and, like, his struggle with it. But he says it's about his grandma. But you'll love every moment, believe me. Talking to himself when he comes out of all his turmoil. Yeah. Figment. It's a great word. Figment. Okay, so long review short. War. Best. War. I really did like Time. But would I put Time over Zombie? This version of Zombie. I don't know. I did like Time. It was different. But as good as Zombie? No. Okay. So War, Zombie. Time, Suburban Requiem. Oh, Blueberry Hill or The Postman? The Postman was an ode to lullaby. Blueberry Hill, I don't know what's happening in Blueberry Hill. The only part I liked was him shouting. That was towards the end. I'm going to say The Postman because it was different, and I like that. And then Blueberry Hill, and then I Need You. 2, 4, 6. Yep, that's 7 songs. Okay, guys, that's my ranking. That's my ranking. If I were to put that in, like, A plus B category, A plus would be War, A would be Zombie. Now I'm thinking, like, musically, structurally, and lyricism wise. Yeah, so War and Zombie are in the A category. B would be maybe Suburban Requiem. Oh, Time would be B. Should I put Suburban Requiem with C or with the B category? Okay, I'm gonna put Suburban, Blueberry, and The Postman. Okay, no, Blueberry and Suburban C plus, B minus for The Postman. Because the Postman, like, it's not bad. Like, it could be the lullaby. It's not quite a C. But it's not an A, so B minus. I would say maybe even Time could be like a high B plus. B plus. And then what do I have left? Oh, Need You. I Need You. D plus. Yeah. I don't know what that was. D, it's in the D category. D plus. D plus. So yeah. I think that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm trying to keep this short because I know I have to go back and edit all of the... Hey chat. So I realized in my review that I actually didn't give you an overall full synopsis. I just rated the numbers of what I liked from least to worst. From best to worst. And so here I am today because I typed this up after I showered yesterday and I was like, wait. I actually didn't say all that I was really thinking, so I typed it up. I typed it up. I had some delicious chocolate. And now I'm going to read for you semi-verbatim, if not all verbatim, because your girl doesn't feel like memorizing a whole script right now. So we're going to read what I was feeling yesterday but didn't have a chance to record. So here we go. And I'm not going to lie. These glasses, every time I look up to read the screen, y'all can't see my eyes. I don't know if you're going to see them any better in these, but I like these. It's very Aussie, isn't it? Okay, so overall, I don't think that part 2 is as good as part 1. If that wasn't clear, it should be now. Something about part 1, it really is just ahead of its time and musically revolutionary. Like, I think it's some of the it's some of the best British core music out there. It hits all the spots and feels, and part 2 just doesn't do that, with the exception of War 2. But if there wasn't a War 1, there wouldn't be a War 2. So, like, if this was a standalone album, if part 2, Idols 2, was a standalone album, I would not buy it. I 100% would buy Idols 1. But part 2, there was more vulnerability in 1. And for me, musically, vocally, and to an extent even spiritually, I feel like part 1 just, it made me think a lot about God. It made me think a lot about time. Especially Hello Heaven Hello. That last part, the last part. Where he's like, there's a chance I won't see you tomorrow. So I will start to taste saying hello. If that doesn't get you to tell your loved ones I love you, or to be excited about seeing them the next day or day of, like, for me, that was just like, wow. Like, we're not promised, like God says in the Bible, we are not promised tomorrow. Like, take no thought about what we're going to eat or drink. Like, we don't even know what tomorrow holds. You know? And so, the scripture I'm thinking of actually is, it's in Matthew, I think it's Matthew 6, about, yeah, take no thought for tomorrow. The lilies, they toil. You don't know what's, but you're seek ye first the kingdom of God, 6:33. But also, don't make plans for your life. Make plans for your life, but don't make so, like every single step is so calculated, because God can just change your life like that. And so, I mean, set goals, guys. Set goals. Have a plan. But be adaptable. Be able to move with the flow if the flow changes, right? And so that's what I really love about 1. 1 is just like the vulnerability between that and Ghost, and, you know, changing the music industry and people telling you that you shouldn't be this, you should be this, or you're not going to make, or just discouraging you from your dreams. Like in yeah, Hello Heaven Hello, the second portion of the song, where he's like, since I was a little boy, I always had a tear upon my face. People always bashing him, like, or I think it's in Supermoon, or it's in Idols Part 2, the song, where he's like, they don't know what it is that they love any more than you do. So, like, they'll try to discourage you by saying, like, you shouldn't do this, but they don't know what they're passionate about. And because they don't know what they're passionate about, they're going to put that on you. And so, yeah, what did I write here? It's not, yeah, it's good old British music. Very well, like, you could see the care and craftsmanship in 1. And 2, Idols Part 2, the album, it's not vocally as pleasing, I don't think. I'm not saying they're bad vocals. I don't like the filters. I don't like the Western styled muffled that he put, especially on the first song and I think the second song. Like, what was that? And I said on Time, clear vocals, like I pull my guitar and I'm sitting here singing. Or even on War 2, crisp, zombie, crisp. But the other ones, I mean, that could be intentional, right? He could have, you know, like I said, I think he went to Nashville, came back, and it's like, you know what, this Idols Part 2 is gonna be a Western, you know, because I think he said he wanted to. And I know Jessie Joe has been making, you know, that's her, like, her niche is, her genre of choices, that Western, rock, sultry, you know. Yeah, I said I would have liked if, like, Wild Woman style of wild, wild, wild. Oh wait, wild, 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 wild woman. Like, that is the country level that I'm heading for, and I feel like this is a closing chapter to 1. Oh, I see what I'm saying. Okay, so 1 is supposed to be, right, this, you know, chaos, confused. He doesn't know who he's becoming or who he wants to be, you know, trying to figure himself out. But for me, I think, while that is true, I also think it's the closing chapter. Like, the last song they close with, I think, is Idols Part 2. I think that's good. You know, it's upbeat, it's cheeky, and Idols Part 2, the album, I feel like it's right, it's supposed to be a closing chapter to 1 where you're supposed to feel alive. That's the goal, right? Makes you feel alive. So they're trying to be more upbeat and cheeky. But I would say Part 1 is more whimsical and alive than Part 2. Like Hello Heaven, Hello, yeah, Idols 1, yeah, Hello Heaven, Hello, and Lovesick Lullaby. I feel like those are fun and whimsical. Like, we're still talking about heavy themes and questioning. Same thing that's happening in Part 2, but it's just better. It's better quality. Idols 1 is a perfect album, and I think it should have ended there. I don't think we should have had a Part 2. I don't think there's a need for one, because there's nothing he's saying in Part 2 that hasn't already been said in 1. And I feel like 2, he's just, like, rewording the same things, with the exception of, I feel like he's being more relatable, like, not so much on a rock star level, or maybe that's just like how grand the first album was. But the second album, like with the song Time, where he's like, I'm running out of time. Like I said, all the songs feel like they're about Jessie Joe, and like he needs his love to, or her love to, press on and carry on. And so I guess in that way it feels more familial, different than like The Weight of the World in 1 versus What Really Matters in 2, which obviously is probably what he's going for. I said if you wanted to close out like the album, or in a way have a Part 2, I would say close out with the third part of Hello Heaven, Hello. There's a chance I think that's perfect. Like, honestly, if he didn't even create the album, Idols Part 1, and he just released Hello Heaven, Hello, that's like a 3-part song in 1. That 9-minute song has everything you need. Start, beginning, end. Wait, start, middle, end. Like, that last part is perfect. It feels like a movie. Hello. Talking about life, like, yeah, you were talking about death. We're talking about the heavy themes, but it's also undercut by like the appreciation of life. You know, like, say you love this person, take time, smell the roses, touch the grass. Like, I don't feel like that's as well communicated in 2. Even though, yeah, we have the lyrics of like Suburban Requiem, and it's catchy. I like Suburban Requiem. Yeah, Requiem. I was singing that last night. But still, like, Ghost talks about it. Same themes, you know, like, I see the distant smoke across the waterway. I travel 1,000 miles just to hear you say the words that never come when you need them most. Once again, is this about Jessie Joe? You know what I mean? Because, like, he was distant from her and he was longing for her. I feel like Part 2 is just, like, all the songs that didn't get put into Part 1. You know, that didn't make the cut. Like, they're the sister songs, right? Or maybe they wrote them first, and then they're like the one I said, the second one, Postman, transitions flawlessly into Lovesick Lullaby. But Lovesick Lullaby is arguably way better than the Postman. So I think that's what they did. Maybe, I could be wrong, but I feel like these were the ones that didn't make the cut, and he's like, you know what? I'm still gonna release them. I still think they fit, and I'm just gonna release them. But one is way better. And the production level, I think, on one is better than two, with the exception of War and Time. And then, of course, Zombie with Corgan. Okay, what else did I say? Yeah, Suburban Requiem does sound like a song that would play at the end of a movie, but it's not lyrically as hitting. Two different albums with an homage to the themes and motifs, but I don't think he achieved the feeling of being alive and like enjoying. He didn't capture it lyrically as well as he did in Idols 1. I feel like part 2 should have been given a separate little, like it should be its own album, like a breakup album or something. About how you need Jessie J to be your life source. And yeah, that's what it feels like, right? It feels like a breakup album. Like, I need you. Please come back to me. Like, you're the most important. Just like in various themes, in like 6 songs worth of that. Or Idols Part 2 should have been the first part to like a Western album. Honestly, it should have been an EP. Not an album, but whatever. Like I said, there are a few pieces that remain the same. It's just different, Idols Part 2, and not as crisp and sharp as the other songs on the album. Whether that's what he wants or is intended, I don't know. I personally don't feel as alive as I did with Idols Part 1. Like, Idols Part 1, you put on Hello Heaven, Hello, you put on Ghost, you put on Zombie, you put on War. Girl, radio up, windows down. I want a box. Hello Heaven, Hello, I want to work out. I want to be fit. But Idols Part 2, not so much. Maybe you guys feel different. You know, at the end of the day, yes, all this is subjective to an extent. On a musical level though, Idols Part 2 is dragging. Like, it's not what Idols 1 is. Idols 1's here, Idols 2 is like, yeah. And if there was no War and no Time, that's where it would be. But hey, Dom did what he wanted to do, and he made a part 2. He said he's happy, and good on him. I mean, he's making music. I will never truly, that's not me to bash someone for making music. Obviously, I'm critiquing, I'm reviewing from my own perspective. But I'm always proud of somebody who's putting out music, because that takes a lot of guts. And you'll have people like me who's critiquing. But at the end of the day, how much weight do my words hold to you? I'm just trying to explain the best I can how I feel about the album, what I like, what I don't like, and maybe you guys will share in that opinion. Maybe you won't. Yeah, what else did I say? Oh yes, it also feels slower paced, part 2, which I think is intentional because 1 is more upbeat and just like energy strong, wild and chaotic. You know, like his mind is spiraling out of control. And this one is just steady. You still have the questions, but there's more of a handle on things, which I think is what he was going for, because that's the juxtaposition of feeling alive and feeling dead, you know? Like I said, it's just not, I don't think, the best he's done. It's not my favorite. I think he was honestly probably just experimenting with the whole Western thing. Like, there was some very good parts in Time, and I forget what the other one was, where the vocal flexibility, I think it was Suburban Requiem, or the one right before that, where I was like, whoa, Blueberry Hill, where he's just like hitting notes that like we haven't heard before and sustaining, which is like a very different part of his voice, or he's just using a different part of his voice in a way that's stylistically different, and even a little bit of a genre difference, like Western country man. Yeah, and I think he was experimenting more with guitar and talk singing. This is the first time he's talk singing in a song, I think, at least in comparison to Idols 1. And I just think he's more relaxed and less performative in Idols Part 2, which I think is what he was going for, you know? It's different, and I like that it's different, and at the same time, I don't like the album as much as I do Part 1. So yeah, that's my full review. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is probably going to cut to me from yesterday. Yep, cut. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Yungblud'S Idols Part 2, and that you stay tuned for potentially Idols Part 1 review if this gets a certain amount of likes. I don't know how many likes, but enough likes. I think I'll just do it for the fun of it, for the musicianship of it all. Comment down below what your favorite song was. My favorite song was the Reprise, War Part 2. That was like, wow. Music, literal music to my ears. It was the best. Like, from a songwriting standpoint, singing standpoint, like the chord, the theory of it all, that's the best one on this entire track. Even with the zombie, War Part 2. So comment down below what songs or albums you want me to review next time, and I'll do just that. I love you guys. Stay tuned. Toodles!